So the other day, the CEO of Anheuser-Busch came out and tried to downplay everything and say that, oh, we didn't mean to make it sound like it was an advertising campaign. We just did one thing with Dylan. One thing, that's it. We didn't do anything else. We just did the one little can. It was just one little can. Listen, let's just move on past this. It's not really a big deal. Let's let bygones be bygones, which isn't happening. He's also out there saying, oh, we've only had a 1% drop in global sales volume. Well, what about national? What about domestic? What about here in North America? You've had quite the fall. Why are we looking at global sales? Is Budlight even that big of a global property? Because I got to say, man, there are so many better beers worldwide. I feel like people in Europe, some of those beers over there are really good. I'm not even a beer drinker, but some of the stuff, particularly Belgium beers, some of those are delicious. Particularly, I forget the name of it, but it's like a champagne beer. It has a cork on it. It's delicious. It's really good. Like, they've got stuff like that over there. Who the hell is drinking this? Nobody, probably, I would imagine. But apparently we're celebrating this, that this isn't a big deal. Maybe I'm wrong and it's super popular everywhere. I really don't know, but I just can't imagine that it is. The majority of their sales come from America. And in America, sales are drying up. Another article came out interviewing people about their experiences as owners of convenience stores and stuff like that. And you've got more of them saying sales have dried up. Though, to note, they do think that this is all going to blow over. Whether or not that does, I don't know. That depends on the people that drink this stuff and how long they're willing to hold out on drinking it. It depends on you for how far this goes. Not me. I wasn't drinking this stuff. I'm laughing at this situation because I find it funny to see them go so broke after making such a stupid mistake. Because even though I don't drink it, I know the consumer base for this drink. And it sure as hell ain't anyone watching that Dylan guy's TikTok. It's so stupid. And I understand, though, they were trying to reach them. Yeah, but you're also going to extremely piss off your major customer base by doing this. And, I mean, you see what's happened here. You see what's happened here. As Young Ripper would say, none of this is required. Bud Light is not required in life. You can easily move on to a different drink of choice. Very, very easily. You don't have to go and change anything other than what you're drinking. It's a very easy thing to do, and a lot of people are doing it. And I think one of the most telling things of this are these videos that are circulating from Fenway Park. Now, I've been very curious to how this is performing in stadiums because this is a big, big market. You know how much it costs to buy a beer at an event? Because it's not just sporting events, concerts, anything in a stadium. A beer, I don't know what it's like now. I haven't bought a beer at a stadium in a long time because they're really big and they get warm fast and they end up tasting like shit. So I try to get I'd rather get the frozen slushy drinks. But this is hilarious. So these beers cost a lot of money. I would be willing to bet they're like $10 or $11 now because of inflation. But we'll say $8 to be safe. So they make a lot of money on markups in the stadium because you can't bring your own booze in there. They got you. You can't bring your own booze, though some people do. They're called flasks. But some people just buy the stuff in there, and they got you. You have to buy it in there at their prices. And beer is a big seller for these. They make so much money on alcohol in stadiums, I can't even tell you. And what's funny is, like, there's always lines, but people are willing to stand in the lines. I want to show you this video that's going around. So this is in Fenway Park. Okay, this is the Budlight stand. You see how empty it is? All they sell there is Budweiser or Budweiser products. And look at that. Then the amazing thing is the line over there for Miller, Coors, or whatever the hell that is. Nobody's buying the Bud Light. Nobody. They would rather stand in line. They would rather stand in line and wait to get another beer. And look at that line. It's not long, but there's still people in it. And lines suck at these things. They take forever. So you would rather wait in line while the game is going on than go get a Bud Light. I mean, that's pretty telling to me. That's big. And from what I understand, there's other videos than just this one. But this is pretty damn telling to me. I've been really curious, and now I have my answer. They're not selling at stadiums. Ooh. Ooh. Bud Light. Poor Bud Light. And then they tried to apologize. It's a fake apology, too, by the way. It's not even a real apology. That was in that earnings call that I went over in a video yesterday. And now, as predicted, I said this would happen, when they start going against that, now all the left-leaning sites are going to come after them. So now here's the Daily Beast going after Anheuser-Busch. They're more afraid of the Daily Beast than you. They would rather lose billions of dollars than to do anything to upset any of these people that run around and write articles. I'll never understand why, because nobody's reading these. I'll never understand this. It's the stupidest thing of how these. I'm so glad most of them are drying up. Daily Beast will dry up too. Daily Beast eventually going to go out of business because nobody reads the Daily Beast. It's literally here for propaganda. And you have rich oligarchs pour money into these sites to keep people pissed off. And a lot of that money's drying up. So I would imagine Daily Beast will go out of business eventually. Bud Light could outlast them if they would just ignore them. But we'll see if that's going to happen. Anyway, that is pretty much it for today's update. We will continue to keep you updated on this crazy situation as developments occur, which seems to be daily at this point. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.